Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Game Dev Tycoon, where I'm going to do a post-commentary and get everything all up to date and finished. So I have been working on a new project, which is a Let's Play, and another project, which isn't a Let's Play, of which has been taking up a lot of my time to the point where I have to make these post-commentaries because I did not get the audio done. Kind of a sad thing, and how pathetic that really is. Last episode we made a terrible game, along with multiple terrible games. It was our last one that got a 9, was all the way back at the point where we just had UFO Shooter 3, I think. Yeah, the UFO Shooter 4 for the Play System 3. We have not been able to make a decent game since. And alas, I plan to revisit this series again when we're all done with this. Well, when we're all done with the next series, because why would you want to see me get all angry and ragey when we can play calming simulation games like this that don't have life or death situations and just... It's really good for my blood pressure, considering the fact that you don't need to get all angry and riled up in these sorts of games that aren't made to rage, make you angry and spout a bunch of raging nonsense. I think we all like that. As there's not much reason for me to be extremely obnoxious and loud and even how I say it, just be frustrating to listen to. I'm pretty sure none of you guys want to see that. Oh, a media inquiry. For a surgeon simulation game, you focus more on level design and story quests, as it's very simple. You need to design this stuff before you can put in any quests. And what's the point of having a story in a simulation about dissecting people and removing their organs, and then only putting one in, such as a heart, or a kidney, or even eyeballs, or teeth? And why would you need a story behind that? As you can see, we have everyone who's all set to their own things, doing their own thing. And by the end of this, I shall be, hopefully, into the special place that I've been wanting to be at for a while. Specializing in graphics, which is kind of ironic because I cannot do anything graphically in the real world. Now we need to, of course, tone down the world design and buff up the sound a bit more. Give it all the sound boosts like the surround sound and the soundtrack, and take off some of the world design stuff like the day and night cycle, virtual economy, and rich backstory. Because is any of that stuff really necessary in a game like this? And as we see those huge bubbles of 17 technology points go up into the things, I'm just here questioning what am I doing in my life to the point where I am playing a game about making games. It's a very weird thing if you think about it. Like, why would I be wasting my time on stuff like this if it wasn't entertaining? But then, of course, what is entertaining? To see people. What is entertaining about seeing people yell and rage? Some level ups. Maybe things will be able to get better. And as the reviews come in, let's see. An 8. I like that because that's very good. And then another 8 because the focus on AI is very good. A 7, which is not nearly as good as an 8, but I'm not going to get angry about it, because I don't think you guys want to see me get angry. Because as you all know, I get really scary when I get angry. And as you can see, there is MMO support. Reactive quests we can get with the 150 RP, and I refuse to do so, at least right now, at this point in time. So, I'm going to go and train myself up to get the 450 design and technology that I need for graphics. And we would have gotten a gold rating if this thing was a song. It was a song. But alas, it is not a song. For if this was a song, it would be a song about a tycoon of a game. Of a game tycoon about making games. So yeah. I'm wondering, really, are we going to hit the 1,000,000 sales for Specialist Sim? Answer is yes. Yes, we are. We have the game reports getting generated, and realized we didn't get the game report generated for the last one, but in all honesty, what does it really matter? I mean, you see we're slowly gaining sales into 2 million, to where we've hit over the 100 million mark. And what's the point of even going to G3 anymore? We have our own convention we can set up, of which I refuse to do because, well, quite frankly, that would be repetitive and possibly stupid. The post-analysis is all that is graphics are important, which is why I'm necessary to this team to become a graphics focused guy. And now we wait. And now all we need to do is just go and send everyone on their vacations by repeatedly clicking on send on vacation. As that's all that's really necessary to send people on vacation. You just open up their GUIs, click on the button that says send on vacation, and they shall do so even if they don't want to. Because in this game, you are the controller. They are nothing. They have no control over their own actions. And I realize we lack the amount of research points we need. So, figured might as well go for a boost and get the programming skills up a lot more. Because a boost is what is always necessary in everyone's life. And the Mbox One is no longer supported. But now I think we're starting to get a little ahead of the times because, as of now, the Mbox One is still going on strong. But as I take a look at the way that this is, we're on year 41 now. This game shall be over within a few minutes. Maybe not a few minutes, but the game shall be over. Within a year. A year and 3 months. And with adventure games being popular, they shall wear off before the game series ends. How frustrating that would have been before I decided to become a calm and collected guy. Only being off by 1 point. There we go. Getting the points that are necessary for good life and a good boost. Requiring so much time. You got the technology. you have the sequels to make. That any blockbuster hits recently, I decided, why not remake Sci-Fi Adventure Thing and make it Sci-Fi Adventure Thing 6. Only this time we're not going to do any MMOs. But of course, we haven't done anything MMO-wise for a long time. And I now just realized that I put a space at the 6. I also see the oh yeahs making up a lot of stuff. But the question, our engine does not support MMOs, so even if we wanted to, it would be impossible. But one thing you can always do is get that boost. Now with adventures, it's different than action games. The engine is not important. Neither is the gameplay. All that matters is the story and the quests. As that is the only thing that truly matters in an adventure game. The gameplay can be terrible. The engine can be horrible. All it just needs is a good, gripping story that is astounding and awesome in order to truly get you to do things. Like, go for it and beat it, because that's all that matters. And if you hear any background noise, just ignore it. So, after a bunch of wondering what to do, eventually settled on removing all the expensive things. Just only focusing on mod support. With the gameplay, just taking off anything that is extremely too much. Only keeping achievements, and not adding anything to the story and quests for some odd reason. But anyway, with only 1 year left, there's only one thing to do, and that is get ready to go to the Valley of Stardew. I quite frankly don't know why I decided to rhyme right then and there, but I don't really care. Oh, and dialogues are all that really matters in such a game. Nobody knows why, but with a dialogue tree, better dialogues, voiceover, and a simple body language, what does it matter, really? It's not like this would be a permanent black mark on our resume of games that this company has made. But it's not gonna work. I feel. It will not work. It'll end up igniting, falling down to Earth, and then blowing up. With no AI companions or better AI, all you have is just a thing. And as you can see, I have obtained the power to boost. What am I boosting? I don't know, but the Worldwide Developers Guild would like to award me a special award at the end of the year. And that is where the game shall end. It's sad, really. This is the last thing we'll be known for. But of course, it's not about that. No, what it's about is knowing that we've put our effort in, and even if we failed, we managed to do something great. Oh, and also, we're going to be... There's no way to do that without it. There's no way to do it without adjusting things. Adventure games, they are a bust. This game, I feel, will not work right in the end. It'll wind up crashing and burning in a huge fiery pit, as most games tend to do. And as there's only mono sound, there shall only be mono sound in this, as it should, I guess. The graphics, they're pretty good. But in the end, I feel we shall need to just look at the time and just... Maybe I should contemplate about how this is going. And right then I realized I should have made this game much sooner. I decided, why not go for a large booth? The game will be over anyway, might as well go out with a bang. As there's a ton of bugs to fix, people would have a fully demoed game. All that would be necessary would be the thing. It would be G3. With a huge booth, bunch of black shadow people, and hitting the #1 booth for the last time. Something in me knew that this would be the end of an era, as this game would either mark bankruptcy for the company, or it would bring us up into the billions of dollars, maybe. Well, I don't think that, but it wouldn't be either of those, but it would be something. Only bringing Edwin Myers up a level, though. And the first reviews came in. People saying Sci-Fi and Adventure's a great combination, only giving it a 4. Informed Gamer giving it a waste of money, and Game Hero giving it an average sequel, and All Games giving it a loud meh. I knew this was a sign of disaster, and that there was no point on making another game. Yet I knew we had to finish up with something, well now. Because right then and there, I knew I would only have 4 months to finish up my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal being to become a graphics specialist. And, well, 3.5 isn't much, but it's enough to get us, enough to leave us with money and not give us a huge fall. But alas, as we lost fans, I knew that it was a good thing the game was ending soon, as it was finished. As we had everything wrap up, I suddenly decided I shall want to be known as the guy who tried to move on from these mistakes, and that's when I got the idea to continue this game series after it's over. But not until I got the other thing done. But right now, I shall go and just say, let's just close this game up with one word. purchase it. And as the game wraps up, I shall say, I need to stop talking in this soft-spoken voice. Because really, that's not what I am at all. I mean, really? Why? I mean, I'm given this Lifetime Achievement Award for the contributions to the game industry. There's no reason to be quiet about that. Get loud! Start screaming! Say, this is the best thing that ever happened to me! Or, best thing that happened to you if you're playing this game and got this far. There's no reason to be quiet about this. I mean, there is nothing wrong with this at all. This is sheer awesomeness. We finished the game with over 100 million in our cash bank thingy. And you know what? I achieved my ultimate goal, becoming a graphics engineer here. It only took me 43 years, but I finally got it done. And now, guys, I just wanted to say, thank you for joining me on this Let's Play. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to subscribe and see more by me, well, you can subscribe. I, on the other hand, will show you the final score, wrap the video up at that, and, well, I don't know what to do afterwards. I've got 2 projects that need attending to, so I shall see you all next time. Goodbye, guys, and thank you for everything. Farewell, guys.